Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. Um, I just started this channel today, um, and I'd like to try and review some just like Star Wars toys, lightsabers, that kind of thing. And I also hope that I have a great time doing it, and I hope that everyone who watches this enjoys it as a video. And so I guess first off is going to be an older build your own lightsaber. Sorry, I'm using a computer camera for this, so it's not going to be the best quality. And so now you cannot see. And so I do like these because they're fairly loud. And I'm going to try to take you through the steps of what you would do when you build one of these and that kind of thing. So I personally do these types of things in Disney World. I know some do them in Disneyland. I do these in Disney World. This was the very first one I ever made, actually. I made it probably 2012. Actually, no, it was 2009 I built this because my great-grandfather was still with me. And so, this is an older style hilt. If you've seen the Dano channel's videos, you'll know that this is not the current hilt. And I like this hilt style because you do have that crystal chamber, and it does change the sounds. Now, I'm sorry, this is going to be a very scattered video because it's my first time ever doing something like this. I used to do them on like Instagram Live. But so, the first thing you would do is it asks you to choose an emitter. Right here I believe this would be Yoda's emitter. So you have that, then it asks you to pick a blade, and back then I would always choose green. No matter what it was green, because that was and is personally my favorite color. And then you would slide that emitter onto the blade. Then you choose your hilt, which they're all the same, sadly. And then you just screw the emitter onto the hilt. And there you go, there's your light. No, that's not your lightsaber. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. So then you can choose some rings. So the first thing I would choose would be this ring, which, if you've been there more recently, you'll know that this is one of Count Dooku's rings. And you just slide that up, and there you go. You're mostly ready. It does wiggle a little bit because it's not the tightest fit, but hey, it's still pretty good for what you're paying. Then you can choose another ring, because as you can see, there's still more room on there. And so for the next ring, I conveniently chose another Count Dooku ring. You can see it still got that little bar, that same bar. Then what you do is you slide on your next ring, and there you go. Now you have access to that button. Now, I'm sure someone who's watching this is going to be like, but wait, Seamus, you're missing something. And you would be right. I should not have tilted that down. And you'd be right, I am missing something. The pommel, or the grip, whichever you want to call it. And so I chose the Obi-Wan Episode 1 grip because I personally really liked the way it looked. I always thought it looked like a bomb. I was a weird kid. And so now you're done. And it does have a little bit of wobble, but that's not too bad. And now you have a fully functioning lightsaber. Now, I personally like these lightsabers for a few reasons, and one of them is they're really durable. You can smack these off a metal wall. Well, not this piece, but I have never broken any of these blades, and I've had quite a few. Well, not quite a few. I've had 4 or 5 of them, and I've never broken any blades. I've never broken any attachments, and I don't know if that's just because, like, I'm not too destructive, but I think they're a good choice for any younger siblings, any kid you might have. Also, the batteries in these last absolutely forever. I got this one probably 2009. The very first time I had to change the batteries was last October. No, it was last November, actually. Because I was getting ready to pack. And that was the first time I'd ever had to change the batteries in any of these lightsabers. I'm still trying to get used to filming these. Right now I'm on a laptop, I don't have like a camera. And what do you think of my little setup in the back? That's not Star Wars. I've got some other things I'm going to be doing reviews on. I've got a Coke, Batun Spira, my Legacy Saber. What's that one called? The Paddy Frog. The Paddy Frog Sipper, and I have a Savi's lightsaber in the back too. That's just a gift card holder. And if you like this, give me a like, please. Mostly just so I know if this is content that you guys want to see. If not, tell me what you would like to see. I'll try my best to do whatever anyone wants to see. I don't plan on being like a dare channel or anything, but I just like to know, what do you want to see? I'll try to show whatever you want to see. And hey, if you're in the, tell me in the comment, are you in the US or not in the US? You don't have to tell me like towns or states or anything like that. But hey, are you in the US or are you not in the US? I'd like to know where anyone who watches these are. And with that, I will say goodbye.